Bloxfruit's dying.
Bloxfruits, a game that once dominated Roblox with millions of daily players, is now slowly becoming stale, bloated, and let's be honest, brain dead. The game's been heading in the wrong direction for years, and it's finally starting to show.
First, this game has reached 11 million players. That just leaves Bloxfruits in the dust.
But now, Update 27 is here, and it might just be their last shot at getting their players back. We've already got 4 videos on this update alone, as the devs scramble to hold on to their player base. With new competitors rising fast, they really can't fumble this.
This update 27 just keeps leveling up. We are getting fishing across all seas.
But hey, let's start with something that they actually did right. And surprisingly, there's a lot to praise. A massive underwater area, a new level cap, major map additions. It finally feels like they're building something new, not just stretching what already exists of the Bloxfruits maps. Old fruits are also being reworked, no more dead movesets or pointless abilities, and the new Zen fruit looks promising for now. Bosses have also been revamped and new weapons were added. Something called the enchantment book was also introduced. And also a supposed progression system that gives you a real reason to grind. That is very promising. And to be fair, they were also transparent this time. With bulletin boards explaining delays and broken promises, they're finally acknowledging that with millions of players means millions of expectations.
And to redesign UI and new systems, much of this content was already deep into development, and some even finished. Ultimately, it didn't end up meeting our standards. This is something we constantly wrestle with when balancing update quantity with long-term quality. This content isn't gone, it's being reimagined with performance in mind. Thanks for the patience and for helping guide where we go next with the update.
But Bloxfruits isn't just any Roblox game, it's one of the biggest. They've got the budget, the reach, the potential, and they can't just keep hiding behind their half-finished content and say it's fine. With millions of players comes millions of expectations, and them failing to reach those expectations can mark a dead end for the player base.
However, over time, as you may have noticed if you've been playing Bloxfruits for a while, the game's updates have been slowing down a ton. So as I said, there were 9 updates in 2019, and there were only 2 in the entirety of 2024, with both of them being in December, and only one of them being an actual major update. Major updates with massive changes are what keeps the game alive. So there's nothing to grind for if you don't even know what's coming in the future.
Update 27 looks promisingly fun and a new sort of update to the previous updates that we got. But here's the thing, we're still very worried, because none of this matters if they mess up PvP again. For years and years, PvP has been broken. One-shot metas, unbalanced fruit, unskilled nightmares, and you already know the pain of someone spamming you down. Yeah, they've started balancing, but is it really enough? Zen fruit could be the tipping point, as if it's just another busted, overpowered and brain-dead flashy fruit, that's it. PvP dies again, and people won't really be interested again. And let's not forget, a lot of recent updates looked so cool but felt empty. The game has also not been very interesting and playable for me nowadays. I mean, the developers added some new grinding aspects like new level cap, more grindy stuff for gravity, and new raid boss. I don't know why, but Bloxfruits just doesn't seem that playable or replayable to me anymore. Like legit, the Dragon and Gravity update had nothing more to offer than just new fruits and a new level cap system, and maybe here new bosses, which I didn't even bother grinding. Just grindy systems, cosmetic bloat, or content no one even bothers with. When the game starts to feel like a chore instead of a playground, something's wrong. The grinding right now is a punishment more than gameplay. Seriously, 2,650 levels grinded this way already. If there's more incoming like that, then personally I'm not grinding anymore. I used to play this game for hours and hours on end, not doing anything, just roaming around the map, trying new stuff, just enjoying, just vibing. This game got me through quarantine. I started playing when I was in 3rd grade. Now I'm in 9th grade. Update 27 shows some hope though. Actual updates, actual effort. Weekly patches, lore quests, new mechanics. This is the direction we need. But if they go back to those brainless updates, copy-paste raid bosses, grind fests with no purpose, this community won't probably stick around. But I'm hopeful, very hopeful. I want block routes to be good again. I want it to feel fresh and fun, not just big. If the developers stay on this path, focus on depth, creativity, balance, become transparent, and follow along with their promises, do what they're going to say, and release updates faster, and not just focus on skill and flashiness and pleasing the lower aged audiences, then we could be seeing the rebirth of the new block routes. But it all starts now. If update 27 is a big step in the right direction, then block routes is really on a good path. I really have not played the game these past updates. Hell, I've not even reached the level cap since the Dragon update came. Everything just feels the same. I really hope this update brings a change. Even if not everything was perfect, I'll be seriously happy if it's a look towards a brighter future. If this update sparks even a little bit of joy again, if I'm drawn to play this update once again, even if it's not perfect, I'll be happy. Because that means there's still something worth saving. But hey, that's my opinion on things going on. You have your own too. Maybe you think I'm over-exaggerating or overreacting. Maybe you think I'm, making this way bigger than it needs to be. But this is kind of big for me because update 27 seems hopeful. If it's not, then I don't think I'm going to be sticking around in